Hi Virgo, this is Just with your March mid-month 2017 council. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. I do see for the remainder of this month, some of you guys are definitely in your head. There's some thoughts going on. Some of you seem to be a bit deadlocked about a particular situation. I feel like someone is either trying to get information from you and you are completely shut down. Someone is trying to get the truth from you and you're not allowing that to happen either. I do definitely see that some of you are keeping some secrets. There's some things that you're not sharing. And I feel like they're things that are, for some of you, it relates to the matters of the heart. We'll get into that in a minute. It looks like some of you were dealing with a situation where you were trying to come to grips with a particular situation. Some of you could have been holding on very tightly to your money at one point. But more money has definitely come in. This is a really good money month for you guys, and I feel like a money year for you guys. But where things were seeming a bit, not tense, but seeming a bit inconclusive, I'll say, things are starting to kind of pick up and go and move forward. So more money is coming in. Some of you, if you had a client-based business or you deal with a lot of clients, you may have been dealing with a slow period into this month. Or for the past month, or for the beginning of this year, there may have been a slowdown in your income, and you have been penny pinching and really just trying to refine your business or refine your strategy. I see a lot of strategic moves, but when do you ever not see strategic moves for Virgos? And I see now that there is more money coming in. Some of you are now being a little bit more free with your money. You're being a little more open. You're being a little bit more giving. And vice versa. That could have happened to you where some of you could have been waiting for particular money to come your way and it's been stagnant for a very, very long time or just blocked. I do see that some of you have now gotten some more monies coming in or monies that were owed to you. So money is definitely picking up for the better for a lot of you guys. There seems to be a lot of compartmentalizing going on in your life. Mentally, there's a lot of almost like deadlock. Like there's two things that are going on that you kind of need to kind of make a decision. And I feel like someone may be trying to communicate with you, trying to get down to the bottom of something that you're just not going to necessarily open up to them about, or you may not necessarily be ready to make a decision and someone's wanting you to make a decision. You're not necessarily making a decision. Here's the thing. Someone may be wanting you to tell them exactly what's going on with you deep down inside. And although you are, you're smokescreen and mirroring them. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like maybe you were really shut down at one point and maybe you realize that, hey, that's not going to work. Let me, be a little bit more transparent, not transparent. Let me be a little bit more giving or a little bit more open. And I feel like some of you have decided to be a little bit more open with yourself or to a particular person or situation. But the person or situation or circumstance is calling for you to give more, make a more definitive decision, get further down into what you're going to do or what decisions you're going to make. So for those of you that's deadlocked on something and you can't make a decision if you want to take out a loan versus build up your own capital. And there could be someone saying, hey, we need your answer now. It's going to be very difficult for you to actually come to a decision because there's some confusion around what's right and what's wrong. There are opportunities out there, a lot of opportunities for Virgos right now, for you guys to move forward in a particular direction as it relates to either your own business or a new opportunity for work. But you're not really sure 100% in, do I want to leave my job and go someplace new? Even though you may be getting a lot of responses, you guys may have put your resumes out there, put things out there. And once you did, you got more responses back than what you anticipated. And now you're getting like this, okay, the clock is ticking. We need an answer. What do you want to do? And you're at a crossroads. So I do see a bit of crossroads having to come to a decision and someone or something is demanding that you do that. I do see that there's some confliction as to what you want to do, what's going to make you very happy at the end of the day. And I do feel like you're also concerned with other people's happiness too. So not just your own, but what will benefit you as well as other people. And there also are some conflicts with that as well. However, I do see that there is a lot of activity going on for you guys for the month of March, and that could have been going on for the past 5 weeks now to 5 months, where life has just been busy. You haven't even been able to pick your head up to do anything, but it's been good busy. It's been a lot of great new developments as it relates to work. And I feel like a lot of you guys have been putting a lot of effort into family as well. And with your work developments, it has brought you a lot of capital and income. So a lot of money is coming to you guys in this month, and I do feel like that will continue. It just depends on what stage you're at with this energy. If you just started to see your money increase, that's going to be, the theme for you guys for quite some time, at least for some of you until August, others of you until October. But there will be great developments continuing to unfold as it relates to work, finance, and even to some extent family. As we move closer to April, I do see some of you or perhaps will move forward in a new work opportunity. I do see very strongly some of you are going to partner with someone with a new business venture. So they may be a great opportunity for you guys to start a new business with a particular person. A male, in fact, could be of an air sign. Doesn't have to be. It could be two women who are very much alpha females. And so the partnership, I feel, would be a good one. I feel like there's a lot of work is gonna come out of this partnership. Really having to kind of stay ahead of the curve, if you will. For those of you that are contemplating entering into a partnership with a particular person, this person will be the brains, and you'll be the logic. Clearly brains means the logic, but you know what I mean, the grounded part of it. So the person may have a lot of ideas, but then you're able to formulate those ideas in a more practical, sustainable sort of way. So there's going to be a lot of great opportunity with this partnership. However, it won't come without a lot of effort and hard work, which you guys aren't strangers to, but it will call for perhaps you having to make a trip or someone making a trip to you. So you have a partner, it may turn into a business where you're traveling a lot, or you may the partner is traveling a lot to you. So there is some travel in association with this partnership. Some of you could be taking on a new job where you have to travel, and there may be a situation where a person is saying, hey, are you going to leave or are you going to stay? What are you going to do? There is something surrounded around you needing to make a choice with a new opportunity that is very much presenting itself, that can bring you more money, more happiness. You do know that it's going to bring you happiness, but you have to make a decision, one that you may find could be a bit, I don't see necessarily conflict, but your decision, you're going to have to stand in that decision. You're going to have to stand in it, or someone will be doing that with you. Someone may be asking you, are you leaving? Are you going to stay? Are you going to take the job? Like, someone needs answers from you. You're not necessarily going to, at this point, either from last month to this month or from this month to next month, it's going to be very hard, or for the next 2 weeks, it's going to be very hard for you to give answers, but eventually there will be some type of decision that will be made, and you'll be standing by your decision. And that decision may be requiring you to have to take a trip, or I see more of taking a trip, or when you're traveling a lot, there's some traveling around it. And there's some things I just keep getting there's some hidden things that is not necessarily being shared with a particular person that is asking you to come to some decision, or reveal some things to them that is very important for them to know, some things that you're not necessarily sharing, or someone may not be sharing with you. As it relates to love, I see that it's like you're at a crossroads. Again, someone wants answers, and you're not necessarily being 100% forthright with them. I feel like you were closed off at one point, and then you started to become a little bit more, some of you could have even kept your space, like you stayed away from a particular person. There could be a twosome situation. You stayed away from a particular person, but now you've reached back out, or another person has reached back out to you, and you've opened yourself back up again. Okay, that's not going to come without a lot of questions, a lot of communication. Someone's trying to communicate with you, but and again, I know I'm talking and it's falling all in unison, but just piece apart what relates to you. Some of you, someone could be trying to contact you, trying to communicate with you, and you are completely shut off. You're trying to, some of you are trying to stay faithful. So you're like, I'm not, this is a theme that I'm seeing in a lot of the readings, and a lot of signs are dealing with external forces, be it new people coming their way, old people coming back, but there's a lot of, domineering energy, people coming into your life, trying to, interfere if you're in a relationship, clearly, and or trying to move something along to a pace that maybe a lot of people aren't necessarily comfortable with. I'd see in this scenario, however, that someone may be trying to contact you or getting down to the bottom of the situation, like, why won't you talk to me? Why haven't I heard from you? That sort of thing. And you've completely shut down. You're confused. You don't know exactly, where you stand. Some of you may be really daydreaming, but I feel it's not daydreaming. I feel like you guys are confused. There's confusion around how you feel about a particular person, how someone feels about you. They may be a hard read, like very mysterious, and it doesn't matter how you communicate with them. Like, you could try to be their friend and try to get more information from them, try to just come direct and try to talk to them. Either way, it's still going to be some elusiveness as to how they really feel, and you're going to know that. Your intuition is going to be very much strong. So there's going to be some things that you're not really sure about. However, I do see that there's going to be a lot of communication. So whoever is intending to get your attention, they have been trying to do this for a very long time. And some of you may be dealing with someone that it is going to turn into something very significant. There's just maybe some confusion, around it, because perhaps of the pace, or this could be someone from your past where there has been some gray area there. But I do feel like the reality is that there's a lot of love and there's a lot of devotion, and that's a separate situation than what I was talking about with this other energy. As we get closer to the end of April, I'm seeing that there is going to be someone coming back, or someone I'm seeing more of a coming back, but it can be new, fresh energy, something that will come out of the blue. I'm feeling more for like workplaces for some of you. You may meet, and this is particularly mostly for my Virgo ladies, but it could be for men as well. But this person would just be as domineering as you are. Like, they'll be alpha female, but I do see that there's going to be some type of, if you're in a relationship, there may be somebody from your past coming back, or someone that you just met that will be coming into your life, and they're going to stir up some type of confusion about, where do I stand here? What do I do? I can't explain this feeling, but I'm in a relationship, I have a family, this sort of thing. It's going to take a lot. It's not necessarily going to take a lot, but there will be a standing of your ground. And I've been telling a lot of signs this, and this is just the overall feeling that I have. I'm getting a lot of wands. I'm getting a lot of new wand cards, which to me communicates that it really does go harken back to Venus being retrograded in Aries. A lot of people are meeting new people, and it's kind of like hitting them out of the blue, or people from their past is coming on so strong. And it's kind of throwing some people off, and some people are standing their ground, and some people are feeling very, very conflicted. And the crazy part about it is that as quickly as this energy comes, as quickly as it's going to go, because it's a wand, it is very much a interchangeable energy. It's very fickle. And so therefore, I'd be very careful about allowing anything to interrupt your stability mentally, emotionally, allowing someone from your past, or allowing someone that you just meet that you may be getting red flags. Take those red flags, because once this Aries energy moves out, a lot of people are going to be literally dissipating just as quickly. So keep that in mind. And I'm trying to look around and see if there's anything else that needs to be said. Some of my ladies are, really having strong feelings for a particular person and very much confused. There's a lot of options out there. You guys just really don't know what you want in your heart. For my Virgo men, you have a lot of options. I feel like options all around, and there is a particular woman that's in love with you, or someone that you hold very special in your heart, but you're very confused. You're torn. For some of you, there could be two people, and someone may be trying to get down to the bottom of, someone may be sensing that something's going on. I don't, again, and what's interesting to me is that in a lot of readings, I'm not necessarily seeing actual cheating where people are actually integrating their thoughts or their feelings. It's just a lot of singular feelings and thoughts with other people or someone new, but I don't see necessarily acting on it. With most of the signs, I do see it for some of the signs, and you guys fall in that category as well. So be very careful. Definitely do things with the highest integrity. Keep in mind that you're dealing with people and their feelings matter just like yours do, and you would want someone to do right by you. And I feel if you handle things in the best integrity, then you'll come out on the other side unscathed. So that's what I have for you guys for the remainder of March. If you would like to leave a comment below, please do so. We would love to hear from you. And if you'd like to get in contact with me for a counsel, I can be reached in the information provided at the beginning of this video, as well as the end, and in the description box below. Otherwise, I will see you guys with another one. Take care, Virgo.